In this episode of Retro Video Games for Weirdos, we're going to take a look at not just one, but two strange games that let you play as a slimy, gelatinous monster. Which of these goo-filled games will be awarded the officially weird seal of approval? Will it be the Ooze for the Sega Genesis? Or will it be the arcade game, the Glob? Who will come out on top in the Ooze vs. Glob showdown? Hello to all you wonderful weirdos and welcome to Retro Video Games for Weirdos. We're going to start things off with a look at the Glob. The Glob is an arcade game that came out in 1983. You play as a blue pile of goo with googly eyes. In some variations of the game, he is named Toby. Each level takes place in a building with elevators. You must guide the Glob through the building to eat the oversized fruit on each floor while avoiding enemies. The list of enemies includes froggies, bunnies, monkeys, piggies, and alligators that walk on their hind legs for some bizarre reason. If an enemy gets too close, you can use the energy button to cling to the ceiling as the enemy approaches. You can then release the button once they are directly below you and absorb the enemy. There were two follow-ups to this game released in arcades. One was called Super Glob and the other was called Beastie Feastie. All three of these games are very similar to each other, with only slight variations between them. None of these versions of the Glob got an official release on home consoles or home computers. However, in 2005, a fan-made port of Beastie Feastie was made for the ZX Spectrum. Now let's move on to the Ooze. The Ooze was released in 1995 for the Sega Genesis. The main character in this game is a scientist named Dr. Kane, who finds himself in danger after discovering his company's evil plan to release a deadly virus. Things don't turn out well for him. But if watching anime has taught me anything, it's that death is not the end when slime is involved. So this green blobby thing on the screen is the Ooze. You are controlling him through various levels on a mission of revenge. At the center of the Ooze's body is a head that is vaguely human-shaped. This is the Ooze's weak spot. You need to avoid taking any damage to the head. Fortunately, you aren't completely helpless when you navigate your way through the toxic waste dump. You have a spit attack where you can spit slime at enemies. And you can also reach out your slimy appendages to attack enemies. There's nothing more satisfying than wrapping your slimy appendages around an enemy and absorbing them. And apparently the Ooze can still burp like a human even in his gooey form. Both the Ooze and the Glob offer a unique and weird experience, but only one of them will be getting the officially weird seal of approval. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for cute games like we see with the Glob. I've never found a pile of slime quite so adorable. But the Ooze is the game that gets the officially weird seal of approval. Yes! I knew this game had something special about it from the moment I started it. Many games of this era would tell the backstory through a bunch of text scrolling across the screen. However, this game follows the cinematic rule of show, don't tell. You get a firm grasp of the origin of the Ooze through a handful of well-designed still images. The gameplay is also fantastic. The controls are well designed and it is really fun to slide around the level as a giant pool of slime. Weirdness Challenge. Take a song title and replace one of the words with Ooze.